moment this field will be sent racing. Lights not flashing as yet. There goes the red flag and the lights. And the gates are open for the King Doro on the inside. Getting the flyer is Wilcox Valley. Next to that one is She's a Man Eater. Third on the outside to make it 3 in the line. That one is Oprah. Then there's Deja Vu and the other first time starter Jordan completes the field of 5, which attacked the 4 furlong pole where just 4 lengths covers the entire field. So they race through the far turn. And on the inside is now Oprah who's taken over. On the inside, Wilcox Valley traveling nicely. Then there's She's a Man Eater backing off the pace. Moving into 4th position comes Deja Vu, and the back marker continues to be Jordan as the field race down the hill past the drill hall. As they head towards the quarter pole, Oprah in front handily by a length. On the outside, Wilcox Valley just swinging out. Here comes Deja Vu with her first run. Then that one coming with a run on the outside. She's a Man Eater down along the rail, and Jordan towards the outside. The turn 4, man. It is Oprah who swings into the lane and in the middle of the course. That one is Deja Vu, but it's Oprah who's opened off by a length and a half and striding out nicely on the Rashid Hughes. Oprah goes clear by a length and a half, make it 2 lengths. Oprah is going to report home to win the King Dora condition race by 2.5 from Jordan, who finishes the second. Then there is Deja Vu, and followed by Wilcox Valley. And the last one home is She's a Man Eater. And the final time for that race is 1:01 and 4. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you. The red flag, having been raised before, has come down. And now the gates are open to send them racing in the Sirius Black Handicap out of the chute onto the main course. And towards the inside, Hero Adventure has for company. And coming across on the outside is Preacher Boy. In between horses is Jackman and the Gap. So 1 and 2 in the post position order are going to bring them under the line for the first time. Hero Adventure from Jackman and the Gap. In the 3rd position on the rail is Kariba Star. Then there is Preacher Boy. Against the rail comes Awesome Swimmer, followed by Abigail. The back marker is Quality Star as the field reaches the 5.5 furlong pole. It is Ricky Walker and Hero Adventure who leads Afri Ward. Who leads Rashid Hughes and Jackman and the Gap. On the inside is Afri Ward, who rides Kariba Star. Creeping up on the inside is Quality Star. Towards the outside, Preacher Boy with Raheem Top. Eric Daniel has Abigail chasing in the 6th position, and the back mark at the stage is Awesome Swimmer. The quarter has been carved out in 26 and 2.5 mile, 51 flat. They at the far turn. And it continues to be Hero Adventure, who gets some pressure on the outside from Jack Banana Gap, taking closer orders, a lightly weighted Preacher Boy. These 3 are just about a length ahead of Kariba Star. Then there's Quality Star, Abigail, and Awesome Swimmer has a lot of work to do to get into this one. As the field reaches for the quarter pole, 6 furlongs in. 1:14 and 3, hanging on tenaciously to that lead. It is Heroic Adventure in between horses. Jackman and the Gap towards the outside. Kariba started turn 4. Jackman and the Gap, Rashid Hughes looks for win number 2 on the card. Heroic Adventure is a beaten horse towards the outside. Kariba Star trying desperately to halfway up the stretch. It is Jackman and the Gap who's going to report home by a length. In 2nd position is Kariba Star. Then there is Heroic Adventure. Abigail came from a long way to defeat Preacher Boy and a Quality Star. And at the back where she started and finished is horse number 3, Awesome Swimmer. And the time for that race, 1:38 flat. In a moment, I have a recap for you. And they're locked away. And the gates are open. What a smooth start for all. Towards the inside, Brighton Bell wants the lead on the jockey Lester Edwards. And now leads comfortably too. As a matter of fact, change the guard up front. It is now Soul to Soul who's taken over. So Soul to Soul is going to bring them towards the home stretch for the first time, clear by 3 from Brighton Bell. Towards the middle of the course, that one is a Firecracker. Further out on the outside is Shocking Pink Blinkers of Mascara. Down along the rail is the favorite No Fly Zone, and Aquila is trailing the quarter in 26 and 2 as Soul to Soul attacks the paddock bend. Clear by 5 with Enrico Prescott up. In 2nd position, being pushed along somewhat, is a Brighton Bell, taking closer orders Firecracker. In the 4th position on the outside is Kemar Kelly aboard Mascara. Rashid Hughes has No Fly Zone tracking that one in 5th. And continuing to trail, Afri Ward is now asking Aquila to close the gap, which from the tail to the front at the head is approximately 7 lengths. The half mile in 49.2 as they attack the far turn. And it is Soul to Soul, handily held by 2.5 lengths. In second position under pressure now is Brighton Bell. Going by that one is Firecracker, who's in hot pursuit. Mascara is steadily making progress. Nothing yet from No Fly Zone, and Aquila, nothing from that one. 3/4 of a mile in a 1:15 and a fifth as they race back towards the quarter pole, and that lead of Soul to Soul begins to shorten with every single stride as Firecracker looms ominously on the outside. In striking position also is Mascara. They come from home, three in a line. It is Firecracker between horses against the rail. On the inside is Soul to Soul. Then out wide is Mascara making tremendous headway. On the inside is No Fly Zone. But it is on the inside, No Fly Zone, who's now attacking on the inside. But on the inside, going to hold on. Soul to Soul holds on from No Fly Zone. Third on the outside is Mascara. Then there's Firecracker, Aquila. And the last one home is Brighton Bell. At the moment, I have a recap for you. Princess, Trojan, look me in the eye, so they're all in. And any moment, the field will be off and running. The red flag is raised, and the gates are open. This means War got a flare, so too is I catcher in between the horses, and the Julia is in the mix-up. So they sped off towards the 5 furlong pole on the inside. It continues to be This Means War. Now change the guard up front. Eye Catcher shows on the outside, so looks for win number 3 in succession. Is Eye Catcher on the inside is This Means War. Towards the outside is Black Rock, 3 in the line. Trojan coming across the top. Then there's Andy the Julia being relegated. Musical chases that one. Then there's Scarface, Look Me in the Eye, and Petty Princess is the back marker. Quarter mile, 25 and a fifth. Over the top of the hill, and they begin to go towards the big flag erected only 2 years ago. And it is Eye Catcher towards the outside, chosen the favorite, chose prominently with Antonio Bishop. These two just about 2 lengths clear over in the inside. This means War, who's looking for win number 4 in succession, not going to come today, has a lot of work to do. Andelia Julia trying to get into it. They come to the corner and they turn for him towards the outside. Mrs. Gay Smith owned. Edward Walker trained, Trojan in front, but needing the line badly on the inside. Eye Catcher towards the outside. Here comes Petty Princess over the top, and Andelia Julia between horses. It is Trojan on the inside. It's Eye Catcher, Trojan, Eye Catcher now picking it up. Andelia Julia wins it in grand style by a length. Second position on the outside, Petty Princess. Then very close for third position between Trojan and Eye Catcher, followed by This Means War, Look Me in the Eye, Musical, Scarface, and Black Rock. And in a moment, I have a recap for you.
Red flag is raised and the gates.
A dream, they're all in for the tiara. And starter Mark Batson just wants one to settle. The light is now flicking, and the gates are open towards the outside, the middle of the course. That one showing between horses is Pray For Me. So it's Pray For Me, but skipping coming right across from the outside and showing blinding speed is Ashrika. Dr. Michael Hoyos and Richard Edwards' own Ashrika opens off by a length and a half on the Lester Edwards. In second position is Pray For Me. Then there is Kitty Cat coming over the top from third position. Along the rail comes Shake Them Up Noble. Then there's Right On Time being relegated. 3 from last is Nobody Wants Johnny, just being passed by Disco Bear. The last one at this moment is all about the money. I will need to sprout wings to get in the money. The quarter and 25 and the fifth. They shoot 4 hours, 2 furlong pole on the inside. And the leader continues to be Ashrika, who's in front by a handy length. Hard pressed to get on terms is Pray For Me, just being losing some momentum. Coming with a run from down the race. Kitty Cat also coming with a run. Is right on time. They have a lot of work to do. The turn for him in single file, and it is Ashrika clear by a length and a half. Pray For Me trying once again. Widest of all is Kitty Cat, but it is Ashrika and Pray For Me. Ashrika, Pray For Me, and Kitty Cat. Ashrika in the ascendancy. Ashrika is going to hold on and is going to come up to the line and win it by length. In second position is Pray For Me. Towards the outside is Kitty Cat. Fourth is Right On Time, followed by Disco Bay. Shake Them Up Noble. All about the money, and Nobody Wants Johnny. They start the clock in 106 and 3. In the moment, I have a recap for you. And a silver bullet to be tucked in properly. And that is done. And the gates are open for race number 6, the Sky Beauty Handicap. And these maidens come on to the main course towards the outside. Muscle Cat shows with a green face mask on. On the inside is Koyaba. That's the leading duo. followed by San Pedro. Down along the rail comes Oberoi. In between horses is Sparkle towards the outside. Silver Bullet has one beaten, and that's the number one drawn, What a Bird. They canter leisurely into the paddock bend, and it is Koyaba who takes over in a 27-3 walk towards the 5 furlong pole. In second position is Muscle Cat towards the outside, joining that one. And now going by is San Pedro, then followed by Oberoi on the rail, who is joined by Sparkle. Towards the outside of Sparkle is Silver Bullet. And what you think? What a Bird has caught up with the field as they continue down the back stretch. The half mile will come up any moment now. And on the inside, it continues to be Koyaba, who leads from San Pedro. These two have gone just about a length clear of the favorite. Oberoi traveling in third. Sparkle ranges up to fourth position. Relegated out of it now is Muscle Cat, who's had enough. Silver Bullet trying to get to it. What a Bird, no impression as yet. The half mile in 53-3. They are simply walking back to the quarter pole. And on the inside, it continues to be Koyaba under Rashid Hughes, handily held under pressure. San Pedro coming to run his favorite. Oberoi, Sparkle not doing enough. And running on the spot towards the outside. Silver Bullet trying to get into the turn for with a furlong to go. And it is Koyaba being chased by Oberoi. Koyaba in front by 2.5. Oberoi trying desperately. San Pedro is beaten, so too Sparkle. But it is Koyaba by 3.5 to the good. Where's it by 5? From his second position is Oberoi. Then there is San Pedro, followed by Sparkle. Silver Bullet beats 2. Muscle Cat. And What a Bird. In a moment, I have a recap for you. So Sensational will be the last one to come forward. They're all in. And they're all out in the Gone Platinum handicap. A little bit of scrimmaging at the start, as they sort themselves out towards the outside. Azam wants the lead. The one inside of the middle is Fillmore's. Then the new leader is going to be Fantastic Francis. So it is Fantastic Francis who brings them on the line for the first time. 3 in a line against the real 17 million US just taken out of it. Fillmore's is on the pace early. Towards the outside is Azam. Down along the rail comes Good Vibration. Naomi is in front of 1, and that is Sensational, who finds himself trailing at the back, 25-2 first quarter. Down the back stretch, and is Fantastic Francis by 2. In second position is Fillmore's. Down along the rail in third comes 17 million US. Company on the outside in Azam. Then there's Naomi going up towards the outside in fifth. Relegated in sixth position is Good Vibration, and continuing to trail is Sensation, not making any impression at the moment. 50-3 as they race for the far turn. And it is the lightly weighted Fantastic Francis who's stretching them out by 4. Fillmore's is under serious right. Azam is trying once again in cruise control, and now being set down is Naomi to go get her gal. As they race back to the 2 furlong pole. And Fantastic Francis is still in front by 4, but Naomi is coming like a freight train. And they're turning for home. Fantastic Francis send out SOS signals. Naomi has her lined up. It is Fantastic Francis, Naomi, and Good Vibration is finishing with a slaughter. That's still yet to get to Fantastic Francis. It is Fantastic Francis. She's going to hold on the outside. Good Vibration just gets up and snatches it on the line. Fantastic Francis is second. Then there's Naomi. Sensational finishes 4, followed by Fillmore, 17 million US, and Azam. They stop the clock in 1:38 flat. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you. And just turns sideways, lashes out at the back, and now goes in. They're all in, locked away. The red flag is raised, and the gates are open. Last in, first out is Jericho, clear by a length. In second position, Defiant David. Towards the outside is Charles Frederick. Then there is Thielen, followed by on the inside. Too Much Bling, Stolen. Joshua is outpaced. And the back marker at this stage is Peruvian as they sail down the back stretch and reach for the far turn. On the inside, it continues to be change the guard. It's now Defiant David, who goes on by a length and a half from Jericho. In third position is Charles Frederick. Traveling nicely is the favorite Joshua, who's moving nicely. Then there is Thielen on the outside. That one is stablemate Stolen. Backing out of it now is Too Much Bling, and the back marker continues to be Peruvian. Quarter mile in 25 flat as they race for the quarter pole. And on the inside, Defiant David look to defy the odds, and on the outside, Jericho sails up, snatches the lead, and turns for home. Afri War, Sean Hall, owner trainer combination seeks to win this on the outside. Here comes Steeling and Ricky Walker. It is stealing on the outside. Joshua does not have the answer. Stealing in the ascendancy by a neck. Joshua trying desperately, but it's stealing, and Joshua stealing for the victory on the line from Joshua. Then there is a nice run on the inside for that one is too much bling and stolen. Completed very tight for that third and fourth position, followed by Peruvian Charles Frederick Jericho. And Defiant David is at the back of the field. In a moment, I have a recap for you. Provence comes in, stalls the proceedings, now goes in. Then there's Two Take the Top and Mary Stewart. The light is flashing and the gates are open and Coyote got a flare from the inside. But going by that one is King of the Valley. So it's King of the Valley 3 in the line now. Going by King of the Valley is none other than Two Take the Top. Back on the inside once again for that battle for the lead is King of the Valley. So these two go on down towards the 4 furlong pole on the outside. Clearly the now is Two Take the Talk. On the inside is King of the Valley. Ranging up on the outside is Inspiration to go into third position. Then there's Coyote in fourth. Traveling nicely in fifth is Mary Stewart, followed by Provence. The back marker at this stage is Little But Lucky. Quarter mile, 24-4 as they reach towards the far turn. And on the inside, it continues to be Two Take the Talk. In contention is Inspiration, run a very improved race. One lap on the outside, not quite picking up that one, falling away from the proceedings at the moment. King of the Valley coming to run on the outside now is Mary Stewart as they come back towards the corner. Two Take the Talk is in command by 2.5. Young Deshaun by no 6-7 on the afternoon's car. The curtain event, the squadron leader. 1 furlong left. Two Take the Talk towards the outside. Little But Lucky with Anderson Trotman trying with a lot of work to do still, but it is Two Take the Talk. Two Take the Talk will get the line by a length and a half from Little But Lucky. Inspiration finishes close for third with on the inside Coyote, followed by Provence and King of the Valley. The back marker is the outside drawn horse number 9, Mary Stewart, and they stop the clock in 1:08 flat. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you.